Welcome back to Salop Fan TV. Today, we're predicting the final Premier League table for the 2025-26 season, counting down from 20th to 1st. Based on form, summer potential, and club direction, here's how we think things will finish. 20th Sunderland. The Black Cats are back in the big time after a dramatic playoff win, but while their return is romantic, their Premier League squad may not be ready. Great project, great support, but it's likely one and done unless they strengthen quickly. 19th, Leeds United. Another promoted side that could struggle. Leeds bring energy and ambition, but a leaky defence and lack of top-flight experience might be their undoing. 18th, Burnley. Burnley have flair and bravery, especially with players like Marcus Edwards and Zian Fleming, but bravery won't be enough in a league this unforgiving. It's a close call, but they may come up just short. 17th, Wolves. Wolves have flirted with the drop for 2 seasons now. With key players possibly leaving and no major reinforcements yet, survival could go down to the final day. We think they just about hang on. 16th, West Ham United. Under Graham Potter, West Ham are trying to redefine themselves, but for now, it's a team stuck between eras. Expect growing pains and a nervy finish, but they should be safe. 15th, Brighton. Brighton are developing young stars, but it's a transition season. European fatigue and defensive weaknesses could see them dip into the lower mid-table. 14th, Nottingham Forest. Forest have stayed up and shown ambition, but a congested fixture list thanks to Europe could stretch them thin. Still, they should steer clear of a real relegation threat. 13th, Manchester United. Yes, United in 13th, still in chaos, a rebuilding squad, a confused hierarchy, and another year of underachievement unless something drastically changes. 12th, Fulham. Fulham are stable, organised, and hard to beat at home, but unless they find more goals, they're unlikely to push further up the table. 11th, Brentford. Brentford continue to impress with smart recruitment and structure. Even if they lose Bryan Mbeumo or Ivan Toney, they'll stay competitive, but top 10 might just slip away. 10th, Bournemouth. Bournemouth are turning heads. Their pressing, flair, and youthful energy could lead to their highest ever Premier League finish, a real surprise package. 9th, Crystal Palace. Eze, Olise, Mateta. This Palace team has swagger. Glasner has them believing. And though European commitments might stretch them, they've got the quality to stay top half. 8th, Everton. David Moyes has made them hard to beat. Add the buzz of Bramley Moore Dock and better finances, and Everton are poised for their best finish in years. Dark horses for Europe? Don't rule it out. 7th, Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs reached a European final last year, but inconsistency still haunts them. With a few smart signings and a settled manager, they'll be dangerous, but not quite top 4. 6th, Aston Villa. Villa continue to impress. Emery has turned them into a well-oiled machine. If they avoid injuries and stay sharp in Europe, they'll be knocking on the Champions League door again. 5th, Chelsea. Under Enzo Maresca, Chelsea are young, fluid, and improving fast. A top 5 finish feels right, and they might surprise people in Europe too. 4th, Newcastle United. Eddie Howe is still steering the ship and doing a superb job. With Champions League football secured and the likes of Isaac, Bruno, and Gordon in form, the Magpies are right back in the top 4 mix. 3rd, Manchester City. Still a powerhouse, but perhaps no longer unbeatable. With some aging legs and minor cracks appearing, City drop to 3rd, but only just. 2nd, Arsenal. Arsenal push hard again. Arteta's men will be in the race until the final weeks, but without that killer edge, they might just fall short again. 1st, Liverpool. Slot has Liverpool playing with intensity, intelligence, and ruthlessness. With stars like Szoboszlai and Nunez firing, and the Anfield crowd behind them, we're tipping the Reds to lift the trophy yet again in May.